What's up, guys? Hey, how you guys doing today? I was zooming in. All right. Anyways, we got Bryson here once again because and it will be for the last time this month because we don't want to see him. All right.
Hello.
And this is the 12th day of the month. We'll talk about the 12th grade movie of the day as well in a second. All right. But the first thing on my agenda, what is it? On my agenda, we have a new member. All right, a new member by the name of Aiden. All right, Aiden is now a new member. He's from Jefferson Academy.
Yeah.
He's friends with a few of our other seventh graders.
Yeah.
He
Jake
plays for
Carson.
Bryson, Jake and Carson,
Yes.
and you're his coach.
Starting next week.
Oh, you haven't coached him yet, but have you coached him in preseason or anything?
Very little, just like a few practices during the summer, really.
How do you do in the practices? You remember him at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been improving quite a bit. I've seen that he has like pretty good footwork around the post and stuff like that. And getting his shot a little bit better, but
That counts. Okay, so hey, it'll be fun to see these guys because we have about 4 seventh graders from the same school, and I think they're like in the middle of how good the seventh graders are, right? Like not like the best ones and not the worst ones. Or is Jake one of the better ones?
Jake, I would say
Yeah, okay.
he's one
So
of
we
the
get to see
better ones.
where they're going to be starting now versus later. That's the cool part. It's not about like how good they are now so much. All right, it's not about like who we can get. Like oh, we were able to get like this player. No. Whoever we get, don't forget where they started. That's why I'm always so honest with you guys. All right, because I want you to know the truth. I don't want to be like let me try to build like someone up. Like let me try to build Connor up and say Connor. Yeah, you're definitely going to the NBA. Oh yeah, you're on your way.
Didn't you give him a movie?
I did make a movie for him, but in terms of that, and then like all of a sudden, he does enormously well and becomes a D1 player, and I don't want him to think, oh no, I didn't make the NBA, dude. Like that's amazing. So I want you to know exactly where you are, and if you are like an NBA kid and like a definite NBA kid, yeah, and then if you only make D1, then like that's a problem. All right, so I feel like if someone's honest to you early, that you have the best chance to properly gauge where you're supposed to end up. I don't know, and then like to feel like proud of yourself, not proud of yourself. I mean, you should always be proud of yourself, especially if you work your hardest. But to be honest about it, I think it's the best thing. Personally, I don't think that you should like ever have to like lie.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the quote of the day, and then we'll just go through the list. You know what it is, guys. All right, and dreams begin responsibilities. And dreams begin responsibilities. Oh man, I like this one because I'm adding you to the screen, Bryce. All right.
Again.
And dreams begin responsibilities because it's basically saying that you have a responsibility to go after your dreams. Like, as the moment you start thinking, I have a passion for this and I want this in my life. If I say, "What's up, Connor Rush?" Right. The moment that you start saying, "I have a passion for this and this is what I want," and you start to dream about that stuff, you have responsibility unto yourself. All right. You have to be like, I matter. My dreams matter. My happiness matters. All right. Because the people who are just like, no, I have a dream and it's a stupid dream. And then you go through life and you don't realize it until you're like 50 years old, like that you should have been trying to make yourself happy this entire time, especially if it's going after your dreams. And to think that that's a selfish goal, it's not. It's not. Because if you look at people like the most famous dreamer, freaking Martin Luther King, if he didn't go after his dreams, then, I mean, there wouldn't have been the Dream Act that has helped so many different minorities of outside of the black race. All right, if you don't go after your dreams, how are you supposed to pass that push on to your kids? Because they're gonna look at you as a role model, and no matter what you tell them, if you're like, yeah, go after your dreams, blah blah blah, and they see that you're just like a really sad individual who never achieved anything that they wanted their entire life, they're not gonna do that. When you go after your dreams, you teach everyone that it's okay to go after their dreams. And you're a happier human being, so you pass that happiness on to other people. So in dreams begin responsibilities. That's what it means to me.
Okay. That makes sense. Like where I read it as like in like when you have a dream, those responsibilities start building on like to now you have to now to achieve that dream. Like now you have all these responsibilities to achieve that dream.
That does make sense. I see that. Yeah. No, I mean to achieve anything at all, you have to have like certain duties and certain
Yeah.
like steps to take that you have to do it. It's not just gonna magically happen.
Right.
I see that one too. I like that. I like both those. All right. Next up, we got what is it? Story of the day, and then we're gonna get to the movie and everything else too. So, story of the day. Watch it. Don't worry so much about everything being perfect that you move too slowly to truly improve. Mistakes happen, and nothing is ever truly perfect. And if you ever think you have everything under control, that probably just means you're not moving fast enough. Okay, so obviously that was for Rohit. He's always asking us questions about every single aspect, which is cool, but it's not cool when you're stagnant and you're standing still. All right, you can't be like, I mean, you can't spend 10 minutes asking me a question when the whole drill is 10 minutes long.
Right.
So I know his problem is that he doesn't understand stuff that fast. So he's like, I just want to clarify. I want to clarify. All right, but if you're trying to like, let's say like, I don't know, read a book, all right, and you're on page 1 and you're like, okay, how do I say this word? And I'm like, it's the. You're like, okay, good, but how do I say it exactly? No, I need to say it exactly right. So it's to her. Oh no, it's the. Okay, cool. So it's to her. No, it's the. How about the? We can use the. Okay, it's the or the. And I'm like, okay, dude, we've been talking about this for 2 days. Everyone else is on page 20. Like you maybe wouldn't have said it perfect. And I'm happy that you care that much, but it kind of even doesn't even matter to the story. You can almost skip that word. It's like that. So. Don't, what is this? Analyst paralysis, I think someone calls it, or something like that. You don't want to analyze so much that you're paralyzed.
Right. That's what I was going to ask. Like, is it like asking a question, just staying still, or like trying it at least, and then asking it afterwards, like, hey, what did I do wrong here?
You know what?
Does it feel right?
To me, it reminds me of the difference between leagues and tournaments. All right? Leagues and tournaments. Leagues are something that go one game a week. Tournaments are 3 games in one day, or like 3 games in a weekend, or maybe four or 5 games in a weekend sometimes. But money wise, it's all gonna cost the same. So if you do a tournament, you're gonna play one tournament for 3 games, and you're not gonna play again for 3 weeks. Or you can go 1 game a week in a league and then play every single week. I think that the league is better because you get to play, practice in between to figure out all your mistakes,
Right.
and then like talk about the mistakes, and then go back to play again. Whereas the tournament, you practice, but then you practice for a longer time, but then you play, then you just go eat.
Yeah.
Then you play again, then you just go do something else. Then you play again, and then you practice after that. But you didn't practice in between, so you made the same mistakes all 3 games.
Right, like weekly tests compared to like finals or something like that.
Yeah, that one counts too. Yeah, exactly. So I think when you have the little like breaks in the middle, and you actually have time to like to go over it in the middle, that's the important part. But you have to actually do something and then ask the question. Then do something, then ask the question. So now Rohit and I, we have a game where he asked me like I think once a week. He asked me a new little step because he's really concerned about shooting. All right, but he's so concerned about shooting that he got the ball 4 times during the game. One time, in the end, he just passed it up real quick because he didn't want to do anything with it. But it was a nice pass.
Okay.
2 times, he had layups. And one layup he missed, the other layup he bobbled. The 4th time he caught the ball, caught it in the corner, hit a jumper. But the jump shot was good. He's working on his shot. But the layup he missed, and the 2 layups were very, very bad. If you can't shoot a layup yet, just start working on your layups. We'll figure out the shot later.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's step by step. All right. Anyways, that's that. And just make sure that you're not too overly concerned with every single step along the way, so you're not moving at all. All right. Let's get to Bryson's deal. This is his last day, and the movie he has today. Oh, it is a raunchy one. I saw it in the theater. As I'm in the movie theater, it was like the small movie theater. All right, it was a small movie theater in Berkeley. Only like 50 people were allowed in this theater for some reason. You had like buy tickets special online. We get in there, and this movie starts showing, and I was like, this is in the movie theaters?
Oh, really?
During the movie, I was like, only adults were there, but I was like, whoa. They are allowed to show this in movie theaters? That's how crazy this movie was. And it's definitely rated R, if not higher.
This is a documentary.
Okay, it might be like NC-17 or something like that. Let's see, tournaments are fun. Oh yeah. Tournaments are more fun. I was gonna bring that up. Tournaments are so much more fun because you're hanging out with all your friends.
Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah. That's the only difference. Only difference.
And there's like I don't know. I thought it was always fun, like seeing like brackets and stuff. Like, let's get up there.
I used to draw my own brackets. Yeah, no, brackets are awesome.
Yeah,
tournaments are awesome. I mean, but again, they don't get you better. All right, but they do get you. I mean, you're good. Anyway, but the movie is Tyson. The story of Mike Tyson, and let's just do it, man.
All right. And you can tell me if I'm like right or wrong. I believe it's
as you start every single movie review, go ahead and say it. I have not
seen it yet.
There we go. I have not seen this movie. I wish that happened to like a real movie critic. He goes, I'm the movie critic that never watches the movie. And I only watch half the trailer.
Well, at least, I mean, they don't have to see like 12 movies through the whole week.
Probably a lot more.
I don't know.
Go ahead, man. That's all you.
All right. So Tyson, it's basically more about his like life, really, like his boxing career, his boxing career, like how that all transpired. Am I correct? Like,
you're good. You're good. I'll correct you if you mess up.
All right. So it's about like his more like historic, like when he like bit the guy's ear, when he went to jail, all that stuff.
And it's actually in his words. So it's Tyson having he was on the screen talking to all the directors and stuff like that, like live. And he just did not hold back. He talked about like drug use, talked about like beating up girls. Like, it was crazy what he was talking about. And his trainer, Dungy, actually found him on the streets. And he was in a fight with an adult as like a 12-year-old. And he knocked the guy out in one punch.
Right. You were saying that he was like on the streets and
yeah.
And the guy took him in.
Yep.
Brought him up.
Exactly.
Did he talk about like any of that? Like,
I talked about everything.
Talked about everything.
So if you ever want to know about Mike Tyson, one of the most dangerous fighters of all time, this guy, he used to train for 14 hours a day.
Oh, really?
Because he was under this really, really unique coach. And the coach just took him in, and he was the only guy who could ever control Mike Tyson. And one day he died. And when he died, everything went off the rails. And that was actually before he became a professional. And, you know, he had a whole great career, but he was crazy. But before then, he was so well disciplined. And, like, this guy was able to cage the tiger. And this clip that you're watching right here is after Tyson comes out of jail. And the trash talker, Peter McNeely, was like in front of him, and Tyson did not like that. He was talking trash.
Right.
And Mike Tyson events they were special events. It was like the biggest parties of the year. Like I was like maybe 9, and like everyone went to these parties. Yeah. Everyone did Mike Tyson parties. Like everyone I knew. It was like, which Tyson party do you want to go to today? And it was just amazing. And the guy would just come out, have two round fights. I don't know, but like he's still fighting. He's like almost 60, and he's doing really well in his life. I'm amazed because I thought he would be dead or in jail by now, and he's kind of changed. But he said he put the demons behind him.
Oh, That's really good.
Yeah. So anyway, you got anything else to say before we finish? About all the movies for this month.
About all the movies.
Yeah,
it seemed like a lot of comedies.
What was your favorite?
Um,
Out of these right here, you got. So first grade movie was Rookie of the Year. Second grade, Sandlot. Say it louder.
Sandlot. Yeah, Sandlot's really good.
Third grade.
That might be my favorite little younger kids movie there.
Third grade, Miracle.
Miracle's really good as well.
Fourth grade, Rocky 4. Fifth grade, Rocky Balboa. Sixth grade, Senna. Seventh grade, Run Fat Boy Run. Eighth grade, Tin Cup. Ninth grade, Moneyball. 11th grade, Slapshot. 11th grade, Semi-Pro. And 12th grade, Tyson. Watch your movie of the month. My favorite movie on this list was probably, I gotta go with Sandlot.
Sandlot's really
good.
good.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I gotta go with Rocky 4. Rocky 4, Sandlot, then Semi-Pro.
Yeah, Rocky 4 is a really good one, too.
Oh, Tin Cup is great, too. Dang it. There's a lot of good movies this month.
Out of the movies that I haven't seen that I'm kind of interested would be probably like Slapshot and Moneyball.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested. Tyson is pretty interesting, too, but that's more of a documentary, right?
Yep. Oh. All right. Anyway, that's our time. Thank you so much for joining us this month, Bryson. We'll see you next month for all the movies.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys watch a movie, Bryson says he will give you a coin. If you watch a movie and then also put the movie review online. Yep. Anyways, let's begin real quick. Thank you, Bryson. See you, man.
Later.
All right. So with the stuff for today, we got our free throws. All right. 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. 15-second sprints times 4. Pounds, drives, and pull-ups, box jumps, and then split jumps to shots. All right, so first of all, for free throws. All right, here, Bryson, throw up a backward shot real quick. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. You know you didn't make it. No. You were close, though. You were close. All right, for free throws, you gotta spread your fingers. When you shoot your when you dribble the ball, those are actually practice shots. All right, you wanna place your elbow correctly when you dribble the ball. You wanna follow through when you dribble the ball. You wanna dribble the ball somewhat, no matter what your routine is, but you wanna keep the same routine. And when you shoot the shot, you wanna shoot the shot with the positive thoughts, of course, and then follow through. Stay on your toes when you shoot a free throw, and then after that, practice it a lot. All right. So for free throws, don't forget to practice them. They aren't just the same as shots. It's a mental game. I like to play mental games with my free throws as well. All right, because I like to go like make 10 in a row or run or whatever it may be. So practice your whole routine. All right. The 15-second sprints are worse than the regular 17. They are, which is why we do them. All right. So 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. That's exactly what it sounds like. From the elbow, you want to shoot as fast as you can. All right. No, this one you can shoot threes too, but you can shoot threes or twos, whatever you can hit. But you want to make 10 in a row in under 5 minutes. It's a really tricky way to get up a whole bunch of shots. All right, the one that Connor just mentioned, 15-second sprints by 4. All right, it's you sprint sideline to sideline for 15 seconds. Your goal is 4.5. All right, that's a pretty fast time. If you get 4.5. You have to then you wait 30 seconds, and then you run another 15 seconds. Try to get 4.5 again, at least 4, but 4.5 is the goal. Then you wait 30 more seconds, then run 4.5 again, then wait 30 seconds, then run 4.5 again, and those are your 4 runs. If you made it to 4.5 every single time, well, if you put all those together, that means that you could run a 17, which is a 1 minute run back and forth. You could run 4.5 times 4, which is 18. Which is a great pace. And with the 30-second rest, though, I mean, yeah, you kind of had time to catch your breath. So the next time that you do it, if you can get, your goal, which should be like at least like 4.25, all right, then you go down to 25-second rest. Then you do it again after you accomplish that. You go down to 20 seconds, then 15, then 10, then 5, and then after that you go 0-second rest, and then you should be able to run a 17. And with this strategy, you can basically speed up your game. So Connor is not very fast. He's not very quick. Something like this could make you a quicker basketball player. All right. And in terms of your tryouts coming up, finishing first in these small runs, it's a huge thing. It's a monster thing, so that the coaches can see you. So I've only had 1 or 2 players ever practice this. Everyone else hates running. All right. So time yourself. You want to use this strategy to make yourself a faster and better runner. All right. Pounds, drives, and pull-ups. That drill. Let's see what. So, do I have pounds, drives, and pull-ups on here? I don't think I do. Let's check it. I do have it. Okay, so pounds, drives, and pull-ups. We have it's a pound. This is a drive. Oh, pound like that. There you go. So you want to go as fast as you can, stay as low as you can for the pound. And you want the ball to actually go out further than your foot. So I would say that this isn't even far enough. She's not reaching far enough with that first step. All right? And when you drive, you want to drive exactly at that angle. All right? Every time that you drive in like real life, you want to drive at that angle. But instead of pounding the ball down and keeping it down, you want to keep going. So we just down, all forward. And now she's going to do, I believe, drives or pull-ups. There you go. So now it's going to be pull-ups, all 4 different ways. Dribbling with the right hand, step with the right and left foot. What's up, Blake Bastani? And then going with the left hand and left leg. And that last one was a layup. All right, so it's pounds, drives, and pull-ups. Pounds, drives, and pull-ups. And in the end, you want to make all of them look exactly the same. All right, so what she just did is what you should be doing for every single play that you do. You want to step long with your back straight like that and the ball way out, not just for the pounds, but for the pull-up jumpers and for the layups. And if you superimpose this image on top of your layup or on top of your jumper, like right now, I can tell that she's just doing the pounds. But if I just paused it, if she were like perfect, I wouldn't be able to know whether she was doing the pounds, drives, or layups until I press play. All right, and that's your goal. So you want to be down that far. Moneyball is good so far. Oh, you're watching it. Nice. Let us know if you can finish your movie of the month. All right. Let's move on. We got box jumps. All right. For box jumps, it's usually like a freaking wooden box, and it scrapes your legs if you come down on it. I've seen Blake Bastani do that. It sucks. So we use like plastic ones with styrofoam in the middle. And it's way more comfortable. But either way, make sure that you're jumping high and that you're landing straight. You want to practice your vertical jump, and we also add step ups to these as well when we do them during practice. And split jumps to shots. That's doing split jumps. Let's see, split jumps to shots. I don't have the video, but you go like this and you do a split jump, then another split jump, another split jump, another split jump. But when you get on your 4th one, you put the ball down low, and just like the last drill, you're gonna push it out, but now for a pull-up jump shot. So make sure that you're low, make sure that you're pushing out far, and we combine a rigorous exercise with shots. So that's why we do it. All right, moving on to trivia. All right, trivia today. Trivia. Let's see. Look, she followed through just like I do. Oh, with the weird arm. Yeah, she doesn't do that anymore. That was when she was in 4th grade. I used to tell her as well. The trivia question today. Connor has a huge lead. Ben Kaufman's not here. Bailey Bentley probably not here either. But it's which player, well, I don't know if he's former anymore. He might be. That's a hint. All right. Which player is a 3-time winner of the NBA Sixth Man of the Year? It's the most all-time. All right. If you know this by heart, you're a true old head. All right. But that's a pretty easy question for me. But sixth Man of the Year, man, that's a difficult award because the Sixth Man of the Year is probably like a starter on most teams. All right. He's probably good enough to be a starter on his team. So it's very strange. But it does give a great award for tremendous contribution because Lou Williams, that's a really close guess. All right. Let me just make sure. I think I know the answer. Yes, that is the answer. All right, it is not Lou Williams. Lou Williams is a great six man, but it's a really close answer to Lou Williams. When you're a six man, you come in and it is Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford, six man of the year 3 different times. All right, when you're a grade six man, you come in and you give the second group a chance to like keep up with like maybe the other team starters, and you do a lot that is needed in the games, and people basically have come to respect the six man since like the 90s. Before that, people thought he was just like a bench player. But to be able to come in off the bench, that's actually harder than just like warming up the entire time and playing right away. It's like an art form, basically. And to come in and rejuvenate the entire offense out of nowhere, it's a skill upon skill. So if you have the opportunity to come off the bench, make sure that you come off the bench well and don't sulk about it, because you're doing something that could be great. Jamal Crawford looks younger than DeAndre Ayton. He does. You were close. I told you. You are close. Lou and Jamal both won it 2 times. No, Jamal won it 3 times. Three times. Lou Williams, has he won it 3 times now? Let's check. These questions might be old now. Lou Williams, 6th man of the year. Let's check. History, how many times? Who will win? No, how many times? There we go. Oh, he has won it 3 times as well. You know what? I'm going to give Blake Bastani a point as well. All right, we'll count that. So we'll give Blake a point as well. Those are both I can't say it, eligible answers. All right. So yep, Lou also did. So you guys both get a point. Congratulations. All right. Let's finish up. We got our picture of the homework real quick. Sorry. For homework, who's posting? We got Blake Bastani, 6 a.m. morning workout. Was that for the holiday? Did you guys have Indigenous Peoples Day off? Connor Rush, great job. Whoever's posting these Limitless Hoops videos, awesome job for that guy. Step backs with Rohit, that was yesterday. All right, keep posting the homework, guys. I'm watching. Picture of the day. Oh yeah, we got 2 guys making a weird change. So the 2 guys, Ben Simmons and Kyrie Irving, they kind of switched it up. I thought Ben Simmons wasn't going to play, and now Kyrie's not going to play at all. And his team chose to go basically against the 50% thing. They were like, should he just play half the time since he can't play because of the vaccine? And the team said, no, if he can't play in all the games, he's not going to play in any of the games. That was a tough stance. But I do believe, Kyrie's doing what he thinks is best for him. I believe that the Nets are, in fact, doing what's best for them. At first, I was like, just let him play half the games. And then it'll be really cool to see him in the finals against the Lakers. Maybe they have like 4 games at home, 3 games away. And even though the Lakers are my team, but because California has the mandate as well. Oh wait, he wouldn't be able to play in either game. Oh wait. So any team but the California teams. But if he won a series in the finals with just playing half the games, that would be kind of interesting. But they chose to go against that, and they said he can't play until he actually gets vaccinated. I don't think that will happen. So I don't know if they're going to trade him. I don't know if he'll stop playing. It's going to be crazy. But the Ben Simmons thing, Ben Simmons is actually reporting to camp, and he's going to come back to Philadelphia, which is insane. I would not have bet like $1 million against that. That was ridiculous. All right. You woke up before school today. Nice job. All right. This is why I hate Kyrie. He doesn't care about basketball enough. Well, and to his credit, he honestly believes that like this thing is dangerous. And if you believe that, I'm sure that you wouldn't do it either. Because, during the pandemic, did you leave your house? What's basketball? Remember we had basketball, and you have people like Finley, people. Everyone that went on the road with us to OKC and to Atlanta. Did you go, Blake Bastani? No, you didn't. But maybe you wanted to. But people care about their lives, and that's not a huge problem. So I don't really fault him for it, but he is wrong. Anyways, so that's just a strange thing. To finish up, we got our middle school stuff. Fake behind the back, 3 decision drill, Reddick chase drill, ankle breaker crossover, penetrate and fill drill, sprint dribble cone touch. Then our high school ones, or one-on-one hurdles for losers, King's drill, chair duo, extended monoginome layup, athletic finish, and then ladder to sidestep series. That's all the workouts for the day, and that's everything that we have to do. Make sure you guys do it. The quote of the day is, In dreams begin responsibilities. All right, in dreams begin responsibilities. I don't care about COVID. All right, so no, but you know, your mom cared about you. So if you had kids, you would probably care about them as well. So you know, basketball isn't like the first thing, but for me, it was. Yeah, I mean, school and basketball were the tops to me. That's all that mattered, and I took care of those. I carried those first. But that's not always the case. It's not always like right either. All right, so I mean, like, if you're like legs broken, you shouldn't play in the game. But would I? Yeah, because I'm crazy. All right, you shouldn't be that crazy. But if you are, then you're special, and it is what it is. But be aware that there are consequences to that as well. All right, you guys. Anyway, that's my time. I will see y'all when I see you. Don't forget that we have games. Don't forget that. To sign up for those games as early as possible so that it makes people excited to show up as well so that they'll sign up. Anyways, everyone, I will talk to you later. Congratulations on our new member. We will swear you in next time that we see you. All right, that's all I got. Play me some music so I can get out of here. Peace, y'all.